where everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? That started early. How are we all? Don't forget to unpress buttons that you've pressed. Pro tip. Learn from my mistakes. Yes, I know. No. Go. Mandy, the hat of the famous hat. Thank you. How are you? You alright? It's getting warmer, isn't it? I mean, it's actually getting warmer as the day goes on. We need to check this weather out. No, that's not right. It's warmer than that. It is warmer than that. Come on. Yeah, looks like the next few days are going to be pretty warm. Pretty warm. I know I've just got out the shower again, but it is still warm. Very overcast, but still warm. You just said that it's got dull again. It is dull, but it's warm. It's dull, but it's warm. Saturday, we've got sun on Friday and Saturday. Oh, let's have a look at Friday. Oh, Friday sunset. Possibly. Saturday sunset was raining at 10 o'clock, so we'll have to get in there early. Should be nice. Should be right. And it wasn't cold this morning when I took Jess to work. It's been a few days recently where there's been a little bit of a nip in the air. Just enough to make you think I'm doing right wearing this. I actually wore my smock the other week, didn't I? The other day. Last week maybe. About the buttons, unpress, you said that. Oh, right. Yes, I was testing it earlier and forgot to untest it. Buttons have been unpressed. But there you go. I will take the Stream Deck apart later. I won't. I just need to remember to unpress things. You can long press things on the Stream Deck to turn them off. I didn't realise that. Now I do. I mean, actually turn things off. I wonder if no, it wouldn't work. I need to find a way of being able to press a button and having the Twitch stream start as well. Because at the moment I press a button to stream and it goes live on YouTube automatically. I can't do it with Twitch. I've got to actually click on a button on the screen, which is, what's the point? You know, third world stuff. This isn't having to click on a button on the screen. It's bang out of order. Bang out of order. Oh man, I'm still tired. I'm still sore. I'm aching all over. I didn't answer the question, but that answers it. Button needs two presses, one off, one off, one on, one off. When I do something like the football thing, all that does is it plays the video once. I don't have it on the loop. Plays it once and then stops. However, if I then move scenes and go to do something else and come back to the scene I was in, it starts it again, it plays it again. So to make sure that doesn't happen, click it one for yes, one for off. Because if I went to something else, which I did earlier, I watched it on this screen and then I went to the starting screen, then to Cheers, and then back to this screen, and it played it straight away. There you go. Did you hear it? Did it make a noise? Should we talk about football specifically so you can hear it? Should we try that? Football, 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 football. Does it make a noise? Could you hear it? Did it make a sound? On, off, 2 presses. On once. Once it's finished, click it off so it doesn't repeat when you go to a different scene. But yeah, pretty much. It made a sound. It's worked. Something's actually worked. We have some other stuff as well, don't we? Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to you. You heard us. You heard us. Good. Cheers. Ali Ali, oh, how you doing? You okay? Are you full of the joys of spring? We are actually in spring, aren't we? We are actually in spring. And I have something to show you. No. Ali behind the bar, go on then, Piggly Ding, reset. Where's me thing? The Walk This May challenge. There you go. 20-mile step. Badge rather. Milestone. 100% complete. $20. I think I've got to wait till the end of May before I get my proper badge off them, but I'm pleased with that. I am pleased with that. I didn't add a kickball noise. It's literally just the noise from the dad joke Everton goal, the Dominic Calvert-Lewin versus Crystal Palace goal, with a little bit of football noise before it, matched together, which I think works quite well. Congratulations, thank you, Ali. Yeah, I was I did 19.9 miles, so then I had to walk to the top of the street and back today when I got out the car this morning, just to make sure I'd done me full 20. Barnesy, how you doing, bud? I would have got it yesterday. I'd have got it the day before yesterday if I'd have turned it on at Dizzy. You dizzy rascal. Yeah, I would have done actually. But I forgot. So, but I still did it. And I've done more than me 20. I am now also doing, there's a yearly one, which I've got no chance of hitting. But I'll get as close to it as possible. And I'm hoping there's a June one coming up. I would think there is. You versus the year. How many have I done so far? Has this just counted all the ones I've put on today? Come on, what have you done? It's in kilometres rather than miles, this one though. Right. Me versus the year 2025. I have to hit 1,025 kilometres within the year. I am 5% complete. Not a chance I'm hitting that one, am I? Not a chance. But I've done 56 kilometres, 56.26 kilometres. I am in the top 61%. So I'll get as close to that as I possibly can. That's all. Did any birds appear? Birds always appear every time you are near. Hang on, that's the carpenters. I didn't see. I've been too busy working today. I've been working. Not lurking, not shaking, but working. Is June 25k? There's nothing lined up for June. I would think in the next, it's got to be the next 2 days, something will appear saying, do you want to start the June challenge as soon as June starts? That's a beach walk every day. It is, isn't it? Every single bloody day. Sea level hasn't moved. I don't think anyway. It might take them a couple of days to find it. It did with the one in the back. They weren't too sure about it. I have removed the wrapping. I have also got... That was on the window earlier on. A sticky on a window here. So that you get a better view. The view will be better. I will zoom in so you can see the feeder rather than just the wall behind it. And what else? We will do a few more of those. I don't mind doing them while I'm working because I'm just sat here anyway and the window is literally there. So I can have my phone out without worrying about it. If anyone tries to nick it, I can reach out and grab them and the phone and drag them in and batter shite out of them one-handedly. So I'm not bothered with that. I can do that a bit more. Hopefully there will be some Boyds because there's loads of them around. It was a good view anyway. It'll be better once it's zoomed in and you get all the noise of the birds and delivery drivers swearing and things like that. It'd be great. I will check tomorrow morning. I might even permanent marker. Just see how much it goes down every week. Know what I mean? 2k if you want to see the sea in Southport. It's miles away, man. It is miles away. If you carry on going, you walk past the Isle of Man. That's how far away it is. What are you drinking? What are you drinking? As AC/DC say, have a drink on me in the corner. I will have a beer, a non-alcoholic beer, a Baroni. There you go. A nice Baroni. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. It'll do that overnight. Sticky label might work better. Yeah, it might do. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it. Hopefully they start to recognise what it is, because it would be nice. I mean, my car's going to get absolutely demolished, isn't it? Shite everywhere, but I've got a pressure washer. A cider. Oh, a cider. A cider. I think we actually have cider. There you go. Kipper Bear cider, which I think is a little bit like Copperberg, isn't it? Only kippers and bears. These things are just fantastic. Kipper Bear cider, there you go. Get yourself on the outside of that. You could put the alcohol-free beer on there, you could. But beer is beer. If you want it to be alcohol-free, it will be. Look. Did you call it Kipper? It is Kipper Bear. Kipper Bear cider. You made it. Jeez, man. Do you know what I mean with these things? Man, you've got a lot going on at the moment, haven't you? Why do I keep getting messages? I don't need any of this shite. You were typing. Oh, Copper Bear. Right, sorry. That's me. I read that as Kipper Bear. Copper Bear cider. Mucho apreciado and apologies for the inconvenience. Sorry. That was me. I'm tired. My brain's exploded. Give me a break, man. I don't have LinkedIn messages. I don't have LinkedIn. I hate LinkedIn. Even if I needed it for work, I wouldn't use it. Just because it keeps sending me messages and I haven't signed up for it. Should have been Kipper, to be fair. Oh no, it's alright. It's working. That's the main thing. We have things that work. Isn't that great? Let's see if I can resize this. No. There you go. It's better. Easily done, Mandy. Easily done. Yeah. It's been a very, very tiring couple of days, this. And I mean very tiring. You were concentrating on the walking bit. It works perfectly. Be proud, it works perfectly. Did you get that jackdaw in the little black cage? Ali Ali-o. You should be live streaming those birds, Ali. You should be, definitely. Absolutely. If you don't, I will. I will Dennis Bird cam the shit out of her. He skips a bit in the middle. Wouldn't you skip a bit? Wouldn't your heart skip a beat? Never mind anything else. You would skip a bit, wouldn't you? As you walk across the screen live on TV. We're not on TV. We are on some people's TVs. Genuinely. .3% is watched on TV. That's gone down a bit, that. Used to be higher than that. I'll give Kirsty's cat something to watch. Did you see that earlier? Kirsty's cat's watching the unsuccessful bird stream. I'm going to keep checking just in case. So now what we need to do, as Mandy said, what we need to do now is to get Jack, Hannah and Ruby to watch Kirsty's cats watching the birds. Wouldn't that be great? How far can we go with that? Could we get lions watching the dogs watching stuff? Not as easy as pigeons. Jackdaws are smart, aren't they? Very smart. All corvids and stuff like that are smart. They know what they're doing. Very, very brainy. Kirsty, how you doing? You alright? It would be full meta, wouldn't it? We need to make it happen. We've just been discussing your cat, Kirsty, watching the birdies. Watching the birdies. Of which there were 0. Which is mad because there's loads of them, and I mean loads. I mean, obviously, I've removed the wrapping now, which I should have done to begin with. But I was in such a rush to get back in, to get myself sat down on the phones, that I couldn't make it work. I couldn't do everything I needed to. I did what I could before I came in here, and the stuff that I could do just hanging out the window, putting the phone in and what have you. I could do that. Couldn't do anything else though. But we'll get there. They'll start using it. I know they will. Yeah, if they're hungry enough, they'll chance it. They will. There's loads of birds around here, and especially this front part of the house. There's a load of trees and bushes, and there's tiny little, don't know what they are, little blackbirds, mini blackbirds. They're there. There's the robin. The robin loves it. Man, the robin's always going mad. Some goldfinches. Some absolutely beautiful tits. They were great, in fact. One of the kittens has come into season now. Just got to wait on the other one. What? Bloody hell. That's quick, isn't it? Or it feels quick. How soon they grow up. See the short you put up of Laz with the song Shake It to the Max? I did, I saw that. Good stuff. You're trying to get me to put the drinks on a spinning wheel for when you don't know what to drink. Now, you see, I can do that. That will require a bit of arsing round with Streamlabs. But as long as I've got a list of all the drinks and access to Streamlabs, which is now built into OBS, I can add them all, give each one a different colour, and then we can spin it. There you go. How's that? Can you guess what he was saying at the end? I can have a few guesses with Laz of what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Only if you do a link that triggers the drink. I'm not sure with Streamlabs if that's what's needed. I think with Streamlabs, I click a button and it goes. If it's the Botrix one, that would be someone else put a trigger word in the link. But I just think with the Streamlabs one, I just fill it in with the amount of drinks that I want, and then it splits it up into the wheel. You press a button and off it goes. One thinks, when it comes to birds, tits are your favourite. Right. That we needed a Sid James for that one, didn't we? Instead, what were the teeny weekend birds? I don't know. There's loads of really little tiny, teeny tiny ones. There's swallows or swifts that here, I know that. There's little, proper little tiny ones though. Can't think what they are. Wrens, were they wrens? Little mini wrens. They're quiet, whatever they are, I know that. House sparrow, there's house sparrows around, I've seen them. The ones at Dizeth, yeah. Was it a wren? It was a something wren, wasn't it? House martin. Does that mean it's happy hour again? Everyone below a certain age just want to have a clue what that means. That happy hour again, sung by the House Martins. God, I feel so old. Yeah, they were wrens, weren't they? Some kind of little mini wren. Did I catch them singing? I don't think I did I? I don't think I did. Life list? No. No, the last one I caught was the common chiff chaff at Ormskirk Hospital. But they were some kind of wren. Dan, how you doing, bud? Here's a question for me in the chat. Should you offer your knowledge of YouTube to the marketing department? Or do you keep those cards close to the chest? Ooh. I would say share the wealth. Share the wealth, brother. Share the wealth. Kev, how you doing, bud? Now then. Yeah, I'd pay it forward. It's good karma in the bank, isn't it? I think. Casper, how you doing? About little finger size. They were proper little tiny things. It was a something wren, and I can't think what it was called now. But it never sang, otherwise I would have caught it on Merlin, on the Merlin app, which I did not. But they were lovely. Did get a picture, didn't I? Oh no, did I? No. I thought we caught it. Maybe not. Why didn't it save? That's bullshit. Bullshit. You like swallows as well. Definitely worth another Frankie for that one. Share the knowledge. There you go, yeah. A rum and coke. Gonna pop up out to wrap the day up. No worries, Dan. No worries, mate. Go and sort the day off. Who's marketing department and what's it worth? There you go. Mandy's marketing you now as well. Cheers. The marketing department at work, I would have thought. If you can keep well in with them, I always think it's worth it. Make yourself indispensable. And also walk around with a clipboard. Nobody knows if you're doing anything or not when you're walking around with a clipboard, but nobody asks because you look busy. Always the way to do it. Work to the laziest man's pace. He will find the quickest and easiest way of doing everything. Walk around with a clipboard. There you go. There's your work for you. Commish. All about the commish. Or are you talking about the commission? Mandy, the commission. The people that met up in Appalachian. That kind of commission. You know, the capos. And the capo di tutti capi for a sit down. Gotta talk to the fucking commission, you fucking fuck. Different kind of commission. Or coffee. Have we got coffee? We should have coffee, shouldn't we? I don't think we have. I think you made coffee though, didn't you? And I haven't put it on here. What an absolute thoroughbred knob I am. You have Ron. Discount code. Always worth a discount. Always worth a bit of dizzy. And you have rum. What kind of rum have you got this time, Kev? Which one? You'd always get a different one, don't you? Watching Chelsea getting beat. Are they getting beat, are they? That's football. That means, I think. Go ahead, Kippers, lad. Go ahead, Kippers. Eurasian Wren. That's what it normally is, isn't it? Just, it sounds like some kind of Cockney talking that, doesn't it? What you're looking for is Eurasian Wren, Eurasian Cockatoo. You know, like just proper sound. I always think that whenever I read Eurasian, just sounds like a Cockney talking about it. It's Eurasian Wren. It's your industry standard. And it should be 2 down. I'm not a big fan of Chelsea myself. Havana Club again, lovely stuff. Casper, want to eat cold beer? Have a Baroni. There we go. We like a Baroni. I was watching something and the person said to get away with shit if you're walking about with a clipboard. Yeah, learn. Oh, that includes the military. It is. Because you're genuine. You look like you know what you're doing. You look like you've got a purpose. And then everyone just leaves you to get on with it. Me and my mate used to have to change tapes in work. The tapes used to... any changes that were made on systems, it used to record all that. So do a backup tapes. And we'd just walk around for hours, from floor to floor. Nobody asks a question. And during the summer especially, the tape rooms are always kept air conditioned. Just being there for ages. Anyone comes in, what are you doing? Changing the tapes. Been here a while, haven't you? Dodgy job today, mate. Dodgy job, yeah. Sit there for hours, brilliant. And you can get in anywhere free if you're carrying a ladder. There you go. See, you'd always learn something in these streams. How to blag your way into places. Nobody asks. It does work against you though at times, doesn't it? There was a fella outside Goodison last year. Sorry, last season. This year it would have been. And people were asking him questions all the time. He was wearing a high-vis jacket. People asking him questions. How'd you get to this? How'd you get to that? Which is this turnstile? And he walked past me. He had Jaguar Land Rover written on the back of it. He wasn't anything to do with Everton. He wasn't a steward or anything. Just a lad on his way home from Aylwood. 8 subs for 9k. Go on, man. That close. That's tonight. You're hitting that tonight. George Michael, man. Gotta have faith to faith to faith there. You learned how to grow potatoes in big pots today. Are you doing it? You're growing them at home. You don't need an allotment. Just need a big potment. Is it nearly Tenerife time? You've got no idea what you want to drink, Mandy. That's why you need the spinny thing. All right, Kylie. You spinning around. What? Come on, what are you having? What are you having? Choc and see ya. Huache. I will sort out the spinny thing. I just need to write down the amount of drinks that we've got now at the moment, because there's plenty of them, isn't there? There is plenty. Write them all down, and I will stick it on. In fact, let's have a look now at Streamlabs. I'm not pressing buttons now, bollocks to that. Widgets, here we go. Spin wheel. Just fucking stop. Why do we need to accept cookies all the time? I did this last time, it was 2 days ago. Bell end of a programme, but it is good, to be honest. Right, let's have a look, come on. Show me what you got. How many of them? So how do I do it? Launch, there you go. Yeah, spin wheel, there's a click thing, I spin wheel. That'll be easy enough. We can do that. We can make that happen. Watch of this space. On Streamlabs, if you want to do it on bot, it's not going to be the... I don't think you can do it on bot. I'll see if there's a way of doing it where you can trigger on Streamlabs. As it is at the moment, the one on Botrix is only a roulette wheel, isn't it? Unless I found somewhere else to build one. Oh, I don't know. I'll find out. I'll find out. Whatever number 5 is on the list, give it to Mandy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Irish beer. There you go. That's the 5th button along on Stream Deck at least, anyway. Irish beer. There you go, sorted. Tom, can you hear us? Is he still in Centre Parks? I don't know, to be honest. I'll send him a message later and find out. In fact, I've got to keep an eye on Blue Sky, because he's done this the other day, didn't he? He sent me a message halfway through the stream. Going to the store, we'll be here in 15 minutes. We will indeed, Joey, we will, mate. Good to see you, nice. Russian roulette wheel, one of the spots that executes me. That would get bare viewers, that wouldn't it? There'd be people tuning in from Fiji and all kinds. Isn't all beer Irish beer? Oh, controversial. There's lots of good English beers. Lots of them. Nice glass. Well, thank you. You made it. Self-praise is no recommendation, Mandy. If you can get after stuff on your shopping list today, Casper just refused to pay some of the insane prices. Food has got stupidly expensive. Now you see, we expected it because of Brexit. However, why is everywhere in Europe more expensive as well? And everywhere in the world more expensive? Honey Irish. Kirsty don't got no smoke. That sounds like some kind of street slang, that, doesn't it? Kirsty, bring in the smoke. You have got smoke. You thought Bot had craps and a one-arm bandit too. It has got, what's it got? It's got a slot machine, yeah. It's got the roulette. Is it craps? Or is it just a bet at the moment? I can't remember. Has Bot been around yet? Has Bot been spotted? That reminds me, there is something I haven't done. Oh, man. Jeff. Right. Mini games. Here we go. Roulette, slots and gamble. You can gamble. You can actually just gamble. Do you dare risk your fortune? Place your bet and find out if you win or lose points. So for those of you who are trying to reach the top of the table, there might be an option some point in the future to gamble. But you can lose, you see. You can lose as well as go up.
Piggly ding. Next.
Piggly ding. Next. Plain tobacco or the funny kind. The electric lettuce. Shocking prices. Ali's gone full Roy Keane again. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Bought an 8-pack of frozen garlic cheese bread. It was $6. Joey's got so much smoke. Yeah. Stop by. Kirsty, stop by, man. Last year you paid 5 Danish kroner for a kilo of sugar. Today it's on offer for 80. What? That is ridiculous. Yep, Kirsty, Joey will be at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on the 5th of October. In that there Tottenham. No London. 15 minutes, no worries, Joey. Drive safe, bud. There's smoking going on all over the place here, isn't there? Loads of smoking. Whole lot of smoking going on. That's nice. Did I tell you about me mug? I don't mean this ugly thing. Me big mug that I got, which lasted about a year and a half. I was filling it with water the other day. Hot water. Boiling water, in fact. And all of a sudden, there was water all over the kitchen work table, surfacey thing, worktop. Wonder where that's coming from. And then I noticed there was a really, really thin hairline crack, but the water was seeping out. Even when I picked the mug up, it didn't fall apart, it was that thin. So I had to go and get another one. I bought one identical, but it's slightly different. Yes, I know. Looks the same, but it's thinner. So I don't think it's going to last 5 minutes, but it's the same size. And I do like it big. You know what I mean? Considering how much tea I drink. What the fuck is that going on up there? There must have been birds that I feeded today. It's an identical, non-identical mug. It's a twin. Non-identical twin. But it looks the same. But the other one seemed a bit more rustic and, I don't know, a bit more, if you know what I mean. You have a brand of smokes called Viking. Also the brand of Prince makes both smokes called Queens and King. All right. Very, very royal, noble. Don't think I'd want to smoke a Viking, to be honest with you. Sounds tickly. Might be better quality if it's thin. Shall I just leave them up tonight, so to speak? I don't know. The thicker one felt better in my hand, to be honest with you. You were in Note Landing and found out there's somewhere near you that's kind of like cafes in Amsterdam, if you remember correctly. Is this someone's back kitchen? Are you talking about, Kirsty? Is that what it is? Or is there an actual cafe there as well? There should be. I'm surprised we don't, you know. I'm surprised they don't actually just make it complete, not only legal, compulsory and put tax on it. They should be. Also, skjold, meaning shield. During World War II, they actually grew a lot of tobacco in northern Jutland. Sure, I did not know that. An underground cafe. Oh, right, an underground cafe, yeah. Not Kev, no worries, mate. Night night. Off to indulge in some Netflix. Enjoy. Catch you later, bud. TTFN. Yeah. The roulette on Botrix. Place your bets and spin the wheel to win points. It's not going to be quite the same, is it, as what you want, Mandy, in terms of picking things. But the Streamlabs one. In fact, bollocks to, should we try and test this? Would this happen live? Can we try and make this work live, or will this just completely ruin everything? Balls to it. Balls to, we're going to try it. We're going to try this. If we delete the internet, fuck it, who cares? Right, I wonder. Yes, I know, copy, I know. Don't show anyone, don't do this, don't do that. Yes, I know. Right. Browser, is it a browser source? Oh. That's an error. No, it isn't. It's not an error. Why is it doing this to me? Hang on. This could go spectacularly wrong, you know. Could go spectacularly wrong. But this is why we're in the game, aren't we? This is why we're in the game. To try this kind of shit. Oh, yes. That's got to be a different colour. Do I want to launch the widget? I want to launch the widget. I want to see how this goes. I've only put 3 drinks in. Okay. If this works, it's going to be fantastic. If it doesn't, it's your fault, Mandy. Right, what does it say? Does it actually give you an answer? What? Launch again, where are you? No, I can't really make that out. That's not bleeding good, is it? And it's in the way. Move. Fucking stupid thing. What did it land on? T-shirt. T-shirt is not even on there. That's bullshit. That's going to take more working out, I think. Bullshit. Yeah, anyway, that's going to take more working out, but you see how it works, don't you? Did it make a noise? Did it make a sound? It says this says T-shirt. Diddly-doo. What are we doing? We haven't got a clue. We might start doing spinny things for no other reason than to have spinny things, and also to pick drinks for people. Sun is still up. Low this time of year. White wine. The noise was there as well. Alright. Do it again. Hang on. Right. Copy. I've copied it. I'm going to change this. I'm going to go back in and copy this and change it and what have you. Properties. Just give me a sec. Okie dokie do. Okie dokie do. Water bottle. It's still using the old things. Shit. White again. Racist as well. Terrible. Yeah, that's going to take more working out, that I think. Definitely going to take more working out. Anyway. Yes, that's an error. I know it's a fucking error. Stupid pissing thing. But it's there anyway. We can try and make that work again. A much better way. Love this time of year. Lovely stuff. Jukebox stuck, must be stuck. Come on, where are we? That was on earlier. Too small on tablet. I'm sure there's ways of changing it. There's definitely ways of changing it. But that'll need a bit of a... I'll need to play with it to make it fit better. Yeah, I think if there's only a handful of different options, it'll look... The sections, the little bits of pie or whatever it is, will look bigger. That's going to take a little bit of messing around with, I think. But it's there anyway, so we know it's an option at some point. Watch this space. Oh. Just look like little dots even on full screen. It did to me. But if I make it, can I make the text capitals and bold? Will that make a difference? If there's only 4 sections on there, will the text be bigger anyway? Try the bot one. The bot isn't something... Right, roulette. Check this. Alright, we'll see if this works live. If this explodes... Come on, just... Why you do this to me? Yeah, we'll see if Botrix does one, and I'll tell you what to type. At the moment, it's being a knobhead of a thing. But there's loads of options out there for on-screen assets. That's just one of them. Come on, sign in, you absolute bell. Oh, give us a key. Colour equals drink. Could do that. Could do that. Right, do I not need to do something with this? I don't get this. How do I make it? Is it a widget? Mini games widget? Is it? No? No? No idea. You tell me. Ooh. Ooh. Hang on. There is something. Right. Can you see that? List of items, command, and spinny. So there is something. Yeah, well, exclamation roulette should trigger something, but for it to trigger something, I have to put something on screen, and I can't find out where to do it. I will, but that looks okay. That looks like there could be cool down every 10 minutes. Oh, there you go. Colours of the rainbow. there's a command for it, a list of items, and a cost of points. There you go, we can do that. You couldn't read that. I think you'll be able to read it once it's done, if you know what I mean. Let me just quickly do this, see if I can delete. Will it make it bigger? No, I've got to fill things in. Obviously, it's going to take a while to sort out, so I'm not going to do that now. But it's there. It's there. Fact, do you know what? Balls to it. Should we give it a try? We'll give it a try. It doesn't matter, does it? If it fails, it fails. Who gives a shit? We shouldn't be doing stuff like this live on screen, should we? Now, if someone would like to in the chat, just give it a try for exclamation mark spin and see what happens. See if anything happens. Exclamation mark spin. Nothing happened. There's nothing happened, has there? Oh, hang on. Random option number 4. Right, so there we go. That does work. Right, you need to get off now. Get off. Alright, it takes ages. It's got a 10-minute cooldown, so you won't be able to use it for another 10 minutes. And I would need to fill stuff in. But you see how it works. In fact, do you know what? Should we do this while we're here now? 10 options. I'll do 10 of them if I can think of what else we've got drinks wise. I might have to redo the link for this though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6. That's 7. Right. This is all, I know this is absolutely dull as shit to watch, but to hell with the consequences. Save settings, come on, save, copy. Someone give it a go now and see if that's changed. If it's changed, does it pick up from Botrix, or does it have to be, do I have to copy the link and then put it in and it's got new stuff? And that might have to wait for 10 minutes before this kicks off again. Ten-minute cooldown, you see. It'd be interesting though. Do we pick a colour? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. There's rainbow, it says. Oh, right. Can I do them separately? Red, green, blue, yellow, cyan, magenta, orange, purple, pink, brown, and grey. Don't know. I might be able to change it. I need another piggly dinger. I do. I need. Anyone else want to go behind the bar? By the way. Anybody? Anybody? Dust? Anybody? We're picking random drinks. We are very random. Give it another try, see if it works. It might not do, it might do. Might not do, it might do. We don't know. Let's have a look. Go on. Someone spin it. And we'll see if it works. There we go, come on. Has it reset? Do I need to put it back in there? There's a delay, isn't there, between someone doing it and it appearing on screen. Renee, how you doing? You okay? Oh, here we go. The winner is Meths. Meths all round. There you go. So if you're struggling to find something to drink, we can have Meths. That doesn't need to be the size of my face, does it? I know, yeah, most people say, yeah, you would. Can it be made bigger, smaller, out the way? We'll make it bigger. You know what, balls to it, we'll make it bigger. That way it'll just cover my entire face. And it'll look boss. There you go. You don't remember making that, Meths? I know, I was struggling to find another drink, so I thought of the first thing that came to head. Meths. Happy to see everyone. Happy to see you as well, Renee. Happy to see you. Yeah, it's just to show you that it does actually work. It does work. What are meths? Methylated spirits, the kind of thing that you use to clean paintbrushes with and stuff like that. Alkies used to drink them over here all the time. It's not good. It's not good for you. Tea, or tea if you're Irish. So that looks alright, doesn't it? And if I made them all capital letters, I think it'd work better, wouldn't it? Should we try and change some of these to capitals? Alright, I didn't need to actually count these, did I? No. Because it's 10. There's only 10 lines in there. Knobhead. Yeah, meths, not meth. Not meth. Oh. This is the kind of thing that if you sorted out beforehand would work really well. When you're doing it live, not so much. We're getting there, we're getting there. Settings, save, there you go, sorted. The other Streamlabs had loads more than 10. It didn't, it just repeated the same things over and over again. Over and over and over again. Have you tried forcing an unexpected reboot? That was from the other night. Something didn't get changed, did it? That wasn't 10 minutes, I know, Mandy. I reset the cooldown to give you an option to have a bash, so to speak. Going great in the middle of installing acoustic tile, so taking a break. Oh, bloody hell. Fair play to you. I always preferred acoustic tile to electric tile. Got more feeling to it. Yeah, it's not white. It's not white spirit. It's purple. Purple. It's purple. Aye, fair play to you. Fair play to you. Do I reset the cooldown again? Go on then. Method, not meth. Methylated spirits. Meths is purple. The battle calls it white. There's a difference between white spirits and methylated spirits. Both very good for cleaning paintbrushes. One tastes slightly better than the other, apparently. Know what I mean, bro? Good stuff, though. They used to sell it on Rapid Hardware on Hardman Street in Liverpool. Fellas going in there, can I have a bottle of meths? You're going to drink this, aren't you? No, I'm not going to drink it. Give us a bottle of meths. You're not going to drink it? No, I'm not going to drink it. Right, do you want a small or large bottle? Don't care, mate, as long as it's off the cold shelf. Oh. Is that better? It's a meths night. It's a meths night. They added a chemical to stop that. Do you honestly think people who drink fucking meths are going to stop drinking something because there's a chemical in it? Jesus. Similar to paint thinner, it's another chemical similar to that, yeah. It's bloody evil. People are going blind drinking it. I was watching a thing last night. Jinxie sent me a link to a video, a YouTube video of just weird random stuff. I didn't realise that during Prohibition in the States, the government deliberately poisoned alcohol. Knowing full well that it would kill its own citizens if they were drinking this stuff. Poisoned everything. Mad. Tens of thousands of people lost their lives because they couldn't stop drinking. Ask your ex who used to fire breathe what it tastes like. Is that what they breathe with? Meths. Love all the colours except the ugly orange. There's nothing ugly about orange. Hoop or on your hoop. People used to fill the bath and pour some in. You spat it out quick enough. Ich. Rather them than me. Right, I forgot to do something earlier, didn't I? Let's go and change that now. Naughty boy. I always forget something. Every single time. Where's my timer? Come on. Confirmed. There you go. Oh, you like bright orange, not that shade? I don't mind orange. Quite like orange. Paint stripper, yeah. Renee, what would you like to drink? Surprise you with a good Irish drink. Tea. So anyone can type the exclamation spin. It will work. It should be able to, yeah. Should be able to. Spin the wheel. Spin, spin, spin the wheel of justice. See how fast the bastard turns. Very, very Daredevil kind of job. Ah, the colours change as well. Mess was orange last time, wasn't it? Jinxie Jungle Juice, there you go. So we can do a Jinxie Jungle Juice. We'll have to wait for that to go off the screen to do it though. Get off. Knobhead. Is the settings for that one? There you go, there's a Jinxie Jungle Juice. See, that's the way it's supposed to work in theory. Don't forget, every time that you click spin, it's costing you points on Botrix. Just saying. Never heard of that drink. It's our Jackie's signature drink. It's interesting, isn't it? What happens if we change the colours? Will it all be just one colour now? Oh, I don't know how it's going to work. It's interesting though, isn't it? There's loads of different things that we haven't tried on this stream. Loads of stuff. It is, yes, it is. 5 points a pop. 5 points. Can you imagine losing 5 points, Mandy? Off your, where are you now, about 6 trillion or something, whatever it is. Yeah, at the moment, Mandy, you've got 60,230 points. And I think you've lost about 15 so far. That's the gamble for you, know. The Lebanon is your favourite. No, it's a song by the Human League. But we could come up with a drink, couldn't we? If you thought it only cost points if there was a chance to win some back. No. You play, you pay, I'm afraid. Let us know how much it took off everyone. I'll put your points back on later. How was the Everton changeover? It was a fantastic day outside Goodison. Place was absolutely heaving. 10:30 in the morning, people were absolutely wellied. Boss. Wasn't overly sentimental, wasn't overly schmaltzy. It was done quite well for a change. Enjoyable. Nice seeing loads of people. Loads of people hugging each other and shaking hands and what have you. And hopefully we'll see you again next season if you're sitting anywhere near us. But it's going to be good. Back in a bit if we're still live. No doubt we will be. No doubt we will be. It took that 1 million points off you. How many points? 1 million. Yeah. Wrong finger. 1 million. I'll add it on for you now. There you go. I've added it on for you. How many million? That many million. Worth a try. It was worth a try, Mandy. Definitely. What have we had? Do I just add about 30 points onto everyone? Should we do that? Give everyone 30 points. Everyone 100 points later on. How's that? Beautiful day, but depressed to hear that Dimash announced a concert in New York. Nuevo York. Is it too far to get to? Is that what it is? Not going to you. Is that the closest it's going to be, is it? It's going to be bloody New York. You would have thought if you play in North America, you'd do at least one gig in Canada, wouldn't you? If not multiple. Too dangerous to go to the US right now. Absolutely. You can afford to lose a few, you can. With your ridiculous amounts of points that you've had. Yeah, I don't think I'd be going to the States at the moment. Seems to be a bit of a lawless state, doesn't it, for people who are not from there? Right now, at least, anyway. It's a shame, that. It's a 7-hour drive. You forget these things, don't you? Looks about that long on a map and you realise it's 7 hours. 7 hours driving here could take you from, what do you reckon, Land's End to John O'Groats? Do the entire length of the country in 7 hours. A Dane with 4 kids just got deported at his naturalisation meeting. ICE waited for him outside. Fucking mad, aren't they? The problem with that, which they've really got to watch out for, is once you get rid of all migrants, that's what they want, the end game, get rid of all migrants. There's a lot of jobs that the homegrown people will not do. And when those jobs don't get done, things tend to topple into pieces. Very, very similar with us. Everyone's going on about immigration over here. Bloody Eastern Europeans coming over here, taking our jobs. Really? What job do you do? Oh, don't, I'm on the dole. Okay, do you want to take his job then? He goes and stands in a field and collects cabbages all day long for about £2 an hour. Do you want to do his job? Fuck that, no. I'd rather get me dole. Just shut up then. If you want cheap food in the restaurant, in the supermarkets, immigration is needed. And they're going to find out, aren't they? Over in the States. After a while of saying you don't like Mexicans, you suddenly realise that you have to rely on loads of Mexicans coming over to do loads of bloody jobs for you. Lads, we've all been there. Doesn't work. Plus, we need to keep the gene pool moving. Even the animal kingdom know that. Which is why in the world of lions, a lioness can have 6 cubs. If those 6 cubs are all female, they will stay with them, with a mum for life. If 4 of them are girls and 2 are boys, the boys reach about 2 years of age and they have to leave the pride and go and get their own pride somewhere else. Spread the genes. If you don't, you end up becoming inbred and thick as shit. Dumbasses. Lots of food rotting in the fields because the workers don't dare to show up. Mad, innit? We need an audit. Mandy, we need an audit, we do. Not sure if immigration is truly the focus. I don't think there's any focus over there at the moment. Apart from the 3rd term and tearing the constitution to pieces, by the look of it. Too many people around the world now in positions of power who are trying to do the same thing. Make the, I was going to say working class, but the precariat, the lowest rung of the society, make them argue with each other. Make them blame other people for their issues, and then just keep on riding roughshod over them. It's stupid. Argue back, folks. Argue back. Now the bloated tangerine is having a $500 to $100 million military parade on his birthday. Yes, very North Korean. Very North Korean. Know what I mean? There is something North Korean about the States at the moment. First of all, pledging allegiance to a flag is fucking weird. Sorry, but it is. It's a piece of rag. That's all it is. You don't pledge allegiance to a fucking flag. You should be pledging allegiance to your fellow citizens, to be honest with you. Mad. Military parades. Who has military parades? North Korea, Russia. That's not the route you need to be going down. Trust me on this one, it's not. Yeah, that draft dodging Donny. It is mad. They've always done that. It's crazy. It really is crazy. For someone who's outside of it, if you're brought up in it, it's just natural. It's what you do in it. But it just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Being indoctrinated. Nah. Not for me. Not for me, Clive. Not for me. His golden dome is bonkers. Not seeing it, to be honest. All very weird. And the empire building as well. Trust me, coming from a Brit, trust me, empires do not work. Every one of them collapses. Because the people that you are ruling over see their arse eventually and say no, no more. Or you reach a certain point in a country, like you did when the Romans were over here and they reached Scotland and went, no, 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 no. This is too rich for me, getting out of this one. Let's build a fucking wall and keep those lunatics in there. Every empire collapses. At one point, the British Empire covered 1/4 of the globe. That's how much we had in our empire. We don't anymore. We've had to hand them back. Every empire crumbles. And when it does, it normally drags you down with it. It's not good to be part of an empire. No es bueno, as they say in Japan. You know what I mean? Oh, we can change the colours. So it's all different shades of blue. Oh, I like that. That looks nice. I like that. Was the British Empire bigger than the Persian? I do believe it would have been. I think the Persian Empire had the rug pulled from underneath them. Oh no, hang on.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Yeah, very poor indeed. I think it was. Ours worked for 300 years. It did. And then what happened? Then it went. Some last longer than others, definitely, but it's they never last forever. They can't. At some point, the people you're over will start having a go at you. Spoken to non-British people who thought the monarchy were a dictatorship, though. Depends on what you're taught. Yeah, it's all weird. And you would like to think that us in the West are not I don't know, not lied to. I have heard some exceptionally strange things coming from people. Just very, very, very strange things. Where you think, you can't possibly think that's true unless you are stupid. And then you find out where they come from. Alright, that's all you've been taught, that's all you'll know them. Right, Ali, back. I was very poor. There's only a handful of countries the UK didn't invade. I think there's about 4, isn't there, or something stupid. Bucket of tea for Ali Ali. Ali Ali Ali. Oh. The monarchy kind of gives you the creeps, like worship of the rich. I don't like it. I don't like the way people are around it as well. Those weird people that go to the mall. The Mall, Pall Mall, whatever you want to call it. With the little flags. Why? The people in the big room over there don't give a shit about you. 420, schmuck it up. Welcome back, Joey. Genghis Khan owned a lot of land. He did. Didn't he say something stupid, like there was like something stupid, like 1/4 of the world's population could trace themselves back to Genghis Khan? Something stupid like that. It was stupid. Traffic was horrible. Ah, no worries, you're back. Yeah, perspective. People say Italian people are cowards because of World War II. Totally forgetting the Roman Empire and also the Chicago outfit and our friends from Nuevo York. They're not cowards. Same as the French aren't bloody cowards either. When you've got the German army running around your country, it's difficult to fight back at times. Fight back? Well, he's got a fucking rifle pointing at me and he's got a tank pointing at me. What's supposed to fucking do here? Your royals haven't had any say since 1849, just before 7 o'clock. What's going on there? The wife wanted a Twinkie and the first store didn't have them. Oh, you got to go and get. The missus wants. Got to have it. Do you mind if you spin the wheel? Give it a go if you can. Give it a spin, 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 spin. Angie, how you doing? You okay? Yeah, what do you get for us, Joey? What do you get us? Go on. See, I've turned it blue this time. Glad you were able to catch us live as well, Angie. Genuinely. Good to see you back. Yeah, you did feck all with us. Feck all. Irish red beer. There we go. That means you're having an Irish red beer. Nice Irish red beer. Irish beer, there you go. If the king said we needed to serve right now, you get to pick the branch. What branch would I pick? I wouldn't. I can't stand the royal family. But if I had to pick a branch of the forces to be in, I've got loads of mates who are in the parachute regiment. Don't think I'm anywhere near as tough as they are or tough enough to do it, but that would be the one I would have to pick. With the red beret. Jumping out out of planes in the sky would be amazing. The Mongol Empire was around 23 million square kilometres. Russia today has 17 million for comparison. Mad, isn't it? Mad thing, fam. Angie is even sexier in person. She smells like roses mixed with cotton candy. Now that smells fantastic. Roses and cotton candy. Clint Eastwood is 94 years old. That's a long, long time. He's still making films, isn't he? Or he was until recently. It's a long time to be around. Will he live to be 100? Be funny, wouldn't he? Who's going to stop him? Do you reckon Death's going to turn up with the scythe when he's 99? And he'll just stand there, go ahead, punk, make my day. I think his elephants came until Austria. I think Italians are brave. Look at Nana War of Steel. Italians are. They're sneaky though, Italians. Which is why you had the mob, obviously. Because they're good at being sneaky as well. They don't necessarily stand there being macho to your face, but they are sneaky. They are tough, man. You reckon Clint will? I have to be very careful saying that. Clint can't be 94 years. Old boy. Must be something. Good water in the hills over there. The Hollywood Hills. Are the hills in Carmel? He was the mayor of Carmel, wasn't he? You're not a royalist by any means, Casper. Your king is a kind of badass. Oh yeah, he said, didn't he? Became a frogman in the army. Your equivalent to the Navy SEALs or the SAS. That, to be fair, knobheads who are in charge now go round with all those medals on the chest. Never ever been anywhere near the army. If you're doing that, fair play to you. Angie's blushing. No need to blush though. That's what you smell like. That's what you smell like, man. Attenborough's 99. He is about to raise his bat. One of the very best of us, David Attenborough. One of the very best. That voice, man. Jackie Lewis, what about you? How are you, J. Lou? He must be mainly steely eyes and loose skin by now, old Clint. He must be, but he's still got the look, hasn't he? Definitely got the steely eyes. In 99, your annual tour with the Air Guard was to Dover Air Force Base in Delaware. The Air Force are nuts, aren't they? My granddad used to go mad about them. Why would anyone want to jump out of a perfectly serviceable airplane? I thought he was right. The only medal you were presented with was the Iraq campaign medal. You've got 5 other medals, but you were never formally presented. Do you know what? Fair play to you. Going to Iraq. That cannot have been easy. That cannot have been easy. Anywhere like that, Iraq, Afghanistan, just, that looked like an absolutely insane place to be. I think you've earned that one, mate. Definitely. Exactly. It is pretty badass, that, isn't it? I couldn't do it. Obviously, I couldn't do it now. I'm 52 and I've had a fucking stroke. Have you got flat feet? No, but half my brain's missing. You'll do perfectly with us. Join the Air Force. Did he send the other medals in the mail? Any medal you receive should be pinned onto you by someone of a higher grade, a higher rank, or preferably by a royal if you're over here, or by someone to do with, I don't know, someone presidential, someone within the higher ups, wherever it is. It should be pinned on you, man. Thank you for the service to the country, absolutely. Say, I couldn't do it, man. Saw an actual shepherd in Iraq. You were running on the one side of the base and there's a guy following like 15 sheep in the nearby area. It is mad. It's an absolute lunatic war zone. But people do live there. The people who live there to begin with are going to be there afterwards. Just doing the normal stuff. Imagine that, firefights going on and someone's just underneath the hood of a car, underneath the bonnet, giving it loads, fixing an engine. Your car's backfiring. Nah, mate, it's them over there shooting at each other. Sadly, the Canadians always go to desert countries dressed as bushes. Good allies for us, Canadians. You can order them if you want, but there's no real need for some of them. Like, like the National Defence Service medal, everyone gets it. Not everyone gets an Iraq one though, do they? Come on, let's be fair. Didn't think shepherds existed anymore. They do. There are lots of places that have them. The north of England has plenty. They've got them in Wales, but they don't call them shepherds, do they? They call them pimps.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Sorry, Mandy. Do we put these rockets on ice and when the fuse melted, the rocket would take off towards the base? It's kind of cool the way they did it, right? Yeah. They're shooting towards you, but it did look pretty cool. One man and his dog. Leave the poor Welsh alone. It's got to be done. He did shoot, he did score. They always do in Wales. That's why Welsh lamb is so nice. It's been tenderised beforehand, hasn't it? I mean, women are alright, but they're like the real fucking thing, are they, eh? Oh, that reminds me. Oh, shit. I missed Springwatch tonight. Yolo Williams is in Belfast. I like Yolo Williams. Proper Welsh, isn't he? So Welsh that he's called Yolo. In wartime, you got to get what you can. Absolutely. You are ignoring that, Miss Nocholas. Miss Nocholas. That reminds me, I still haven't sent off for me 50% rebate on my car tax. I should do that tomorrow. You see, it's not the principle, it's the money. Speaking of rockets, my bird feeder looked like one. It looked like, it wasn't just a rocket, it looked like. It looked like something that came from Amazon in a brown envelope, didn't it? Something with a little bit of extra battery needed. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Favourite story from Iraq is the time you're Skyping home with the wife. Nikki was a year and a half old and started crying, and 3 of the management staff came running into the passenger terminal. They thought someone brought a baby into the... Oh, fucking hell, man, yeah. So that's the kind of things that it would never have happened in previous wars. Now, all of a sudden, we've got Skype and what have you. Well, we don't have, Skype's just finished. We're having another tea. We're having another tea. A bucket of tea. Once it's done anyway. Go on, disappear. Get off the screen. Bucket of tea. There you go. A bucket of tea. Joke with Nikki, she caused an incident in the Iraq War. It's known as the Nikki Offensive. If you read any of the history books, it's in there. A revenge spin. Oh, there we go. There's revenge spins now, is there? I'd be careful with revenge spins, Mandy. I'm the one who dictates what the list of items are on there, don't I? Don't I? Could be loads of Welsh jokes in there. Spin followed by all manner of filth. The annoying part is you've got so many points to play with, you could just sit and do this all night, couldn't you? Worth 5 points to cover me face. That is a nice shade of blue. I like blue. Being a blue, obviously. I am blue, dabba-dee, dabba-die. Gonna say hello to John before Scouts with Jimmy. No worries. See you later, Joey. Take care, mate. Oh, another spin. Is that another one about to start? When does it cool down? Does it cool down for the individual or for everyone? How does it work? What's happening? What other colours have we got as well, by the way? Red. We're not having red. Green. Yellow. Cyan. Magenta. Orange. Orange. Purple. Pink, brown and grey. Kind of sad, but we actually have the second highest deaths per capita in Iraq. There's a very good Danish documentary with interviews and GoPro helmet footage. Fucking hell, man. Mad, innit? Revenge spins are indeed best served cold. We were watching a video earlier about the 1991 oil fires in Kuwait. Muy interesante, as they say in Japan. It was mad, wasn't it? And there was loads of them. Loads of them. Which, considering it's a finite product on the surface of the earth, well, within the earth, bit daft. Red, of course, for you. Turlik. Does the cool? I think the cooldown. Yeah, it doesn't, does it? Is there any settings? Don't think there's any setting to tell you how to do it. Now, I think it might just be for everyone, this. It does say who's put spin in the chat, but it doesn't tell you exactly who's spinning. If that makes any sense. That makes any science. Looking for green for you. Can I remove the cooldown? I can, I think. or at least reduce it. My eyes are watering here. I'm not crying, honest. I'm not crying. Go on, I've taken it down to 30 seconds, so hopefully it'll start working now. Last Friday the temperature was minus 1.9 degrees Celsius at 6 in the morning. So crazy to have late frost. Jackie, you can't understand the spins. It's just drinks, man. Drinks. Barnsley, no worries, go and enjoy your food, bud. Does it go in order? We don't know, mate. The coldest May since 1962. 1962. Green is absent. Very devilish. But a very warm May. We have. And not enough rain until recently. Jeez, can't see a pissing thing. Unfortunately. But that should be okay now. I don't know why it's not doing it. I've reduced the cooldown to 30 seconds. Work, you bastard, work. Oh, hang on, hang on. No. Don't know why it's not working, man. It should be working. Donald just woke up, sat down on the couch with a bucket of tea and woke up swallowing your face. A tay. Last year your flowers bloomed almost a month ahead of this year. That shows you that, doesn't it? Shows you. Feckin' shows you. Oh, there we go. Green. Very Irish. Tay again, it is Tay again. It is almost as if it knew Donald was turning up. Says your bucket of tea. There you go. Bucket of tea. Should we try a different colour? We'll try a different colour for this one. The green was lovely. Whose was that though? I don't know. No idea. But everyone's is down to 30 seconds, so you can make it go all day if you want. Sucks. Still beats the horrible heat you had in Canada's West a few years ago. You can't even imagine 45C plus. Yeah, I've been in 45C and it was ridiculous. Death Valley in California was pretty damn hot. Yo, DJ, spin that wheel. Was that a Layla case? I can't remember that one. I can't remember it. Looks like it's having a fit today, doesn't it? The spinny wheel. It's been interesting though. There's loads of options for silly things to be on the screen. If we type I spin now, will it make it go now? I wonder, can I? No, I can't, can I? Could I make it work that way? I don't think I can. Maybe I can, I don't know. Why am I asking you? Shall I have a go? Can I make it go? Is it me? Can I do it? Me. Cider. Cider. We're having a cider. I think that was me. Some Copper Bear cider. Very nice. We almost had a load of wildfires recently, but it started pissing rain. We needed it badly. We needed the rain. It's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad the way the world is at the moment. Kirsty's back. Back again. Hasn't bloody stopped. Back to the usual. We need it though. Well, we do over here. I'm not sure if it's like an island, but there's definitely, the reservoirs are running very, very low. Louise mentioned it the other week, didn't she? Where she is. Mentioned how it's how low the reservoirs look. Wales, they looked really, really low. On one of the shifting metal videos that he did recently. And you could see it. Normally, you can see there's a level where the water is. It dropped down that much that you could see the difference between the two was ridiculous. So we need a bit of rain. The lawn looks fantastic, by the way. There's still a little bit of yellow in there, but the gardeners were out today. So it looks fabu. Very nicely trimmed with a fresh trim. What other games are there? This isn't a game. This is life and death. The games are roulette, slot machine, or gamble. Gamble your points. I have to decide what the gamble is, I think. How art thou? How art thou? Craps. No craps. There's no craps, man. There's no craps. And for anything to work, I would have to put them on screen. And I tried earlier and it wouldn't work. The grass was getting crunchy in places. It's the same over here as well, mate. It was getting yellow. And it was all yellow. Desperately needed rain. The fact that we've had a little bit over the last few days has made it look so much better. Mandy, it's not on the screen. It's not on the screen. I couldn't find something to put on the screen. A good 45 days is mad, isn't it, without rain? We had 23 days, that's bad enough. Are you talking medievalish? Is that even a thing? Hangman, you talking to me? You talking to me? Oh, brother, where art thou? I'm not singing Coldplay. I'm trying not to. I can't fucking stand Coldplay. Like I said yesterday, it's like eating mashed potato 3 times a day, isn't it? It might fill you up by shite. It's horrible. Great film. I've not seen that film. I've heard the bluegrass from it, like. You spy with your little eyes something beginning with N1. What? You sunk my battleship. What are we on about? Or are we playing bingo? What the bejesus is going on here? Great film. Are people coming from Gdansk to see the film? There's you and Forrest Gump watching the film. Been raining on and off all day long. It was just rain yesterday, which is lovely. NL, Nederland. Waarom Nederland? Waarom zeg je dat? What? Andy, what are you on about? NL. Nightlight. Nick Slims. Nick Love. Nice Liverpudlian. Oh, thank you, Mandy, thank you. I can hear a screaming at the tablet now. You're knobhead. That's not what I said. Mighty music on. Oh, I love Yes. No Lighthouse. Should have gone to Specsavers, Mandy. Should have gone to Specsavers. Yes, it's that. It's there. Of course it's blurry. I've got a 1.4 or 1.8 f-stop bloody lens on my camera. Deliberately to make the background blurry. It's what us YouTubers do. Did you not know this, Mandy? I am an absolute YouTube wanker when it comes to this setup. Proper. Sony ZV-E10 Sigma 1.4 f-stop lens, 28mm is it? No, it's not even that, is it? It is 16mm 1.4 f-stop. Shure SM7DB microphone, 2 stream decks. It is the scrubbiest of scrub setups, this. Genuinely. Sick of the rain already. Miserable moaning bastard, Lewis. Rain's grand, it's good for you. The lighthouse is great, it is. It's also... It's a Bluetooth speaker on the back, and also that bit there shows you the moon. Project a little moon into the background. Only when I put it on earlier on, it started bouncing off the mic that's in the back there. You prefer your rain at night when you're asleep? I like it all day long, I don't mind. I couldn't live in a place where it's just sunny all the time. That would burn my head out completely. Lighthouse Family, oh my word. The Lighthouse Family make Coldplay sound like the fucking Sex Pistols. Is the other light off? What light now? Standard lampy. Lighthouse lampy. Christmas tree. The other one. The Ujima flip. What do you call it? I haven't got that on at the moment. The ship's lamp. Because it's too bright. It just makes everything look woo. I don't want it to look woo. You know what I mean? The only good thing about the rain in London is it makes people want to stay in. Oh, no. So many different YouTube wankers though. I'm not the next Johnny Somali, not a chance. I hope he gets absolutely burst in jail. Fucking hate him. What an absolute bell. Jack Doherty. Not Jack Doherty, I hope he gets smashed everywhere as well. Jack Doherty, on the other hand, I possibly am the chief. That's me. In Stonybridge. What's that, Stonybridge? Always a positive, yeah. Hey, being wet, so not keen on raindrops on your head. Wear a hat, Renee. Come on, get outside in the rain. Go dancing, man. It's good. I like it. I like the rain. It's good. I think it's quite refreshing. Cleansing. It cleanses the air. During the summer here, it can get quite dry and horrible. When it rains, much nicer. So you can go out and about and not really see people. Almost impossible in a city that hosts 9 million people, is it? Haven't heard the Lighthouse Family in years. Good. Long may that continue. Jack Doherty is the ex of Kate Moss. No. That's Pete Doherty. Jack Doherty is a YouTubey kick streamer. Little obnoxious tit who's got a massive minder, and he goes round winding people up. And now he's crashed. He had a McLaren P1 car. His mate was driving, or he was driving it, his mate was filming him, and he crashed it, smashed it up. His mate had blood pouring out of his head, and the first thing he said was, make sure you film me correct, get me good side and all that stuff. Fucking idiot. Horrible little bastard. He needs to be smashed everywhere, as does his minder, which at one point he will do. I mean, yeah, can't imagine him doing it in New York, but imagine coming over here and trying it in the likes of Liverpool or Manchester or somewhere. Before his bouncer got up and had a chance to have a go at someone, they'd have smashed him everywhere as well. Knob. I had to cut your mum's lawn again today and the clouds were kind of threatening. Sent a pic over, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Will you take a look? This is in HD as well, this. There you go. That does look very threatening, that, doesn't it? There's like a seam of grey going through it. Well, on that side it'll be like that, isn't it? As if it's about to piss down at some point. You know what I mean? Who's Johnny Somali? He's a US streamer as well, who has been over in Korea and has been upsetting and annoying people and is now going to go to jail for about 20 years because fuck about, find out. We're at the find out part. Rain is good for singing, it is. Wear a waterproof hood. Yeah, a creepy guy annoying people for content. He's going to do about 35 years in a Korean prison because he thought it was funny, and it's all right. I'm American. The government will get me out of this. Whoever it is, the diplomatic fella's going to turn up and have a word with them, and the Koreans have just said, "Nah, fuck off." He's not doing that round here. So he's going to get his arse burst in jail. Talking of Stoney Bridge, that vid was lovely. Best for you to sing during the thunder rumbles. Yeah, so you can't hear it, sing away, man, boss. Playing loud, obscene stuff in public, just being a general nuisance to people, upsetting people. Loads of hard as nails Korean fellas have been just chasing him all around the country. Every time they see him, just smash him in the face. Looks like a farce. Everything looks like a farce to you. Is that so nobody hears you or so you don't hear the thunder? That's the one, isn't it? 'Twasn't too bad. 'Twas grand. Rain is good so the lawnmower gang stay in. Yeah, I can sing in all weathers you can. Noisy out there, isn't it? You ever had your thunder rumbled in a long, long time? Ooh, matron. The cloud, I know the cloud pick, Ali I know the cloud pick, yeah. It looks like a face, It all looks like a face. It does actually, now that you mention it. Sorry. Looks like rain was definitely on its way. Hard Korean fellas. I'm sure he would have enjoyed that. He won't on his first couple of nights in jail. Just, they were sick of him being so disrespectful to the country and like religious statues, things that he knows full well what they are, and he was still pretending, oh, I didn't realise it was like a really holy shrine or something. He was throwing noodles on people as they walk past. Just fucking idiot. All for clout on the internet. Absolute bell. Jack Doherty, when he started doing it, Jack Doherty, he was about 12 or something. He's an adult now. Keeps getting banned off Kick and YouTube, so he can't make any money anymore. It's not just him that's the problem, it's his parents. You know what I mean? If that was my kid, in fact, if that was my lad, he'd have been chinned by now. My daughter would have been locked in the room. You're not getting out until you behave yourself, you little knob. No. Honey, are you okay, honey? Don't okay, honey him. Fucking jab him. Volume in the Davina McCalls. Can't be having people acting like that. It's not a good example of your family, is it? Your son. Bell end. Naughty, very naughty. A little bit of shaming. A's are good. A's are good. Seven A's are good. You have a great ear, but took 10 years just to learn to chant. You can have an ear, you can sing, or you can spend time actually learning. Mandy will tell you the same thing. There's a difference between singing and singing. I know there's a difference between playing guitar and playing guitar. To the point where I can play guitar, and when someone who can play guitar plays, I want to smash mine to pieces. Gary Potter was like that. We had a really cheap acoustic that my dad got given years and years and years and years ago. And it was a heap of shit. I learned on it. I loved it. It was just a heap of shit. He picked it up one day and made it sing like it was a 1957 Fender Telecaster or something. It was amazing. My dad looked at me and shook his head. I looked at him and shook my head. And people that couldn't play guitar went, "Oh, that was quite good. Quite good. Do you have any idea what he's just done on that thing?" He was playing two songs at once on the same guitar, which I've tried and I just can't do it. If you're a piano player, you might be able to. Guitarist, no. How do you? Couldn't work it out. The bass was playing one melody, the treble strings were playing a different one completely. What the fucking whoa? Bloody Messerschmitt. Mind you, I've got a softbox the size of the sun there, haven't I? See that come in then? Fuckers. Anyone got any Veras? Nah, but you've never heard of either of them. Jackie Louis, you are better off then. When you break into a song, you can clear a room. Oh, man. You are old. You might be old, Jackie Lewis. You might be old. You're not ignorant. I thought you were down with the kids, man. Anyway, you're not old. I'm going to smash this fucking thing. You get out of my way. Go. Go over there, somewhere else. Go on, piss off. No, I don't need you in here. I'm not a Buddhist, I will kill you. Stupid bloody moth. You sing differently depending on the situation because you have the ability to do so. Not everyone does. Connor, you need a vice. I think I need less vices at the moment. What happened is a moth. Massive moth come flying in, which when you're not expecting it, even if it's only a massive moth who's that big, it shits you up slightly, doesn't it? Well, it did me anyway. You're a real talent. Your singing would scare the devil. Oh, Jackie Lewis, scare the devil, so it would. So it would. You're a spring chicken. It's not a poor moth, it's a bastard moth. I think I might have been looking for the lighthouse family. A chicken that's had its neck wrung. No. We're all youthful in this chat, all of us. Not old, the word is mature. It's not even mature. The word is experienced, worldly wise. There you go. Moth or Vix fly. It is definitely not Vix fly. It's not Jeff the fly. It could be quite Jeffish though, the moth. It's that, you see. That light box is huge, and I mean huge. Have you ever seen it? I've assured you it before. I think I have, haven't I? Right, that's a 24-inch monitor there, and that's the softbox. It's big, man. It's big, man. You blocked the devil number on WhatsApp. You're blocking the devil's number. Cheap viewers on stream, but I still haven't got. Can we get rid of that on Twitch? That particular phrase. Hardcore probability. Nah, you're right, mate. We've got 4 cones in our eyes to see red, green and blue. and Moth has 4, and 2 of them are only for ultraviolet. There is something that Jackie sent me yesterday, that video. We only use 3 cones in our eyes, most people. The red, the green and the blue. The 4th one that we have, very few people have it that works. And they can see in a million colours or so many million colours compared to us, which is amazing. Some New Zealand woman has it. She must see the world like it's just completely vibrant all the time. Like a blue mould cheese. Is that you? Like a blue mould cheese. You like vintage? Vintage will do as well. As long as it's not pre-worn. That kind of vintage. It's not a botfly. It can't be a botfly. Can't be doing with that. Or one of those ones from the Amazon that climb up your Albert Dock and then, you know, lays its eggs up there or something. Don't need that. Vintage is grand. If life was a game, you're on level 58. Coming up to the big boss level, aren't you? Level 60. Very refined, yes. We have 3, Moths have 4. Yeah, there's so the woman in New Zealand's got 4. It's very rare, but we do have, some people do have 4, where it goes from 1 million colours to 10 million colours or something mad. Just, we haven't got it. She has. Weird. Not on Twitch. Oh no, I don't. I mean me, Mandy. Is there a way I can block that phrase? Because it's the same phrase, copy and paste it all the time, and I don't want it. I don't want it. Just put a short above joust. Juste, le juste. In 4 months, you too. Manly's not twitching yet. Ah, Tomash. If you get a new lens in your eye, you can see ultraviolet because our natural ones block UV light, but the artificials don't. Ah, sure, I didn't know that. Tomash, how you doing? Are you still in Centre Parks or you home yet? Oh, Centre Parks, lad. Centre parking sounds like the start of a Half Man Half Biscuit song title. Centre parking for the over 60s. I reckon that'd work as a title, wouldn't it? Love the fact that mantis shrimp have 16. Mantis shrimp are amazing things, aren't they? Haven't they got the strongest punch of any animal in the world ever? That little thing they do when they punch out and it just shatters things. Still buzzing from Goodison. Yeah, it's more like it. Any injuries to report, Tomash? More cheese talk. Do we need a cheese wheel? A wheel of cheese? How's Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? New toy. Will it work? That hasn't worked for ages, has it? Good tune as well on the Juki there. We're changing it from red though. I thought I'd leave it for the people who support red teams. Right, we're on Huache. Huache. We can have a Huache. Once that goes. A nice Huache. What you gonna look like with a chimney on you? Different thing. Centre Parks was as nightmarish as you imagined. Was there upside down pineapples everywhere you looked? They have one massive claw that is insanely fast. That's getting welly tonight. I can't sleep with that in here. I'm telling you, I can't sleep with that. You were decidedly flat having left Goodison. You're looking forward to the new place. I am, but I am. So it was, so it is. Go on, go on, go on. Bit of Japan, as they say in Japan. Bit of carpet burn. Ooh, look at you. Centre Parks, is that like an area for dogging? It's not supposed to be, but it is. It's a holiday place in the woods. Yeah, like a holiday camp. Only not a fun one where there's caravans and ale. TMI. There's one in Longford, Jackie. Not been there. There's any jogging going on, you missed it. Get your money back. That's what half your money's for, isn't it? Going jogging. Oh my God, the jogging was adorable. Benkenstein out. He's a monster. Benkenstein's monster. Nick forgot to change this, Jeff. But he changed it to Nick forgot to change this, Jeff. See? We done loads of stuff live today. Like your camping places, I would think so. The cricket is bad. But not quite as bad as the football. With added sound. The godchildren enjoyed it, which is most important. Chester Zoo yesterday. I was like getting on. Chester Zoo had a bad fire, didn't he, going back a few years ago? It looked like it put them back by years. Benkenstein has gone. Who's took over? You got it there as well, called Sporthuis Centrum. Very, very Dutch sounding name, obviously. What's the story with that mad driver in Liverpool? It appears, from what they were saying, he may have had substances within his system. But we have to be careful what we say, because justice needs to prevail. It is right outside our building now. Our building has been closed for 2 days. Horrible. The carpet burn came from the mad surface on the badminton court. Ah, right. Up to no good on the badminton court, eh? Or were you doing knee slides after winning a point? Mucho bad luck. Oh, football bear, it is football bear. Badminton, which had to be played at 17 minutes past 3 because that was the booking time. Everything was booking regimented. Sounds like a booking well was. Like how Kippers kicks the ladder. It's boss. The attention to detail is fantastic. Mandy, be proud. It does sound painful, Tomash. Does. Yeah. We believe you. We believe you. That's exactly how you got it, isn't it? I was playing badminton and then a big boy come along and then he ran away and I was left on the badminton court and my knees were bleeding. Thermos, because I'm worth it. Yeah, in the car park court. Plenty of shuttlecock going on, I would say. The greatest injury is a moral, invisible heartbreak. Mrs. Tom is most upset with you. You've lost your wedding ring. Oh, man. No. Oh, we need platoon, is it? The fella dropping to his knees and shouting no. How have you managed that? When you say you've lost it, are we talking games of cards here or something? Is that, because that's completely different if you've done that. Were you doing the washing up? Yeah, elbow burns are horrific. Grass burns used to be bad as well. Oh. How did you lose the ring? How did you lose my precious? Were you hiding it? Ah, right. Yes, his ass, his hole, sitting on your hole. Woke up Saturday morning, it was gone. No idea where it's gone. Has your finger got skinny? Have you lost weight on your fingers? Is that what it is? That's mad, that one. Could the fairies have taken it? I know there's like the tooth fairy and that. It's like there's the ring fairy. Johnny Somali will find that out, won't he? Do you know what you should do? To show how much you love her, go and get one tattooed on your finger. There you go. And then just say, see, I'll never lose that one. I'll never lose that one. But the other hand, obviously. Yeah, different ring. Completely different ring. Normally costs more, that one, doesn't it? In bed, was it there Friday night? Was it there Friday night? Finger hasn't got skinny, it's a solid thing, you're very aware of it. Alright, so if it's one of those ones where you are very aware of it, then it's not small, is it? Retrace steps, emptied bins, searched all over. Oh man, that's terrible, that. Sorry to hear that, bud. Sorry, Mrs. Tom, as well. Terrible. Have they made sure that they've kept your address and everything in case they find it while they're there? Definitely remember it, afternoon on Friday. That's the last you remember it. Metal detector him. You could do. Go back with a firm of metal detectorists. Could it come off during sporting activities? Badmintoning. Lost before going to Centre Parks. Ah, right. Ah, so it predates Centre Parks. Ah, confused. I was confused. Have you been to a beach in the past few days? Before going to Centre Parks? To be fair, you do live in Birkenhead. Wedding rings get stolen off you without you even looking, do they? Do they, don't they? Oh man. Hopefully it pops up, you never know. There's been loads of times where wedding rings and things have turned up and engagement rings have turned up like 40 years bloody later. So they can at any point just surface. Hopefully. Check down the side of your car seat. Always. Pawned. Oh, you are cynical, Lewis. You are cynical. Do as a seaman and wear your wedding ring in your ear. The only problem with that is then you've got an earring and, you know, that's where I lose things. I do, especially microphones and things and glasses. Why, hey. Can you go back to the original jeweller, buy another, then pretend you found it? I like the sneaky thinking there, Renee. Oh, look what I've found. While I was there, I made sure that they polished it and made it look brand new as well. Have you been gardening at all? Have you got any magpies in the garden at the moment? Or in the footwell under the mat, yeah. Mrs. Tom has been very good about it. It's only a thing. It was custom made. Every odd scrap of gold from family here and gone went into our ring. Oh man, right. Yeah. That's... Oh mate, that's absolutely gutting that, isn't it? Yeah. Shite, man. Check Domingo. Get a magnet. No, well, it doesn't show up on magnets, does it? Aging the ring is easy. Sorry, but I bet you it is. One night in jail. And it's aged by about 30 years. I've seen too many earrings get ripped out to want to get an earring. I had one. There. Got it when I was 19. Got it taken out when I was 29. And when asked why, I didn't want to be in my 30s with an earring. And as I was telling the story to someone, I noticed he had 4 of them. and he was in his 40s. That's you, not me. Car's been checked, you've been gardening today. The last thing to do is x-ray Domingo. Absolutely. Would he do it? Would he do it? Would Domingo do that? Enough about you and your ring. How are we all? How are you in yourself? Use a second. Window shut because it's now starting to cool down a bit and I don't want it to get too cold. As much as it was nice and warm earlier, it's just about right now. Once found one of your rings cleaning out the plumbing sink trap. Always worth looking in as well. Down the sink. What about in the bedding? Did it come off during the night? Super Daniel K. How you doing, bud? How's things, Dan? Seen some rather strange rumours about the fact that Everton could be signing Jack Grealish on loan. What's going on there? What's going on, man? Can we have James McAtee as well? Oh, yeah, check the lining of the case and the bag wherever you've packed for Centre Parks. Always checking the pillowcase. I think it's sneaky things. Pillowcases and duvet cases, duvet covers. All good. Shame about the recent trip to London. It is, mate. It really is. But I suppose you can't have it all the time, can you? Unfortunately. Hopefully, next season, back to normal. There you go. Normal service resumed next. And from what Guardiola was talking about, maybe a smaller squad with better quality. Yeah, you'd rather Grealish go to us than Spurs. I like the fact that you call him freakish. His calf muscles are freakish. I'm pissed off as well that nobody, as far as I've heard so far, has got a song for him to the tune of Grimly Fiendish by The Damned. The goose. Who are you calling the gooseneck, Lewis? Oh, you mean in the, yeah. The elbow below the sink. Yeah, it's also a sink trap. Yeah, it's known as a sink trap as well. The U-bend. The S-bend, whatever it's called. What happened in London is Man City did not win the FA Cup against Crystal Palace. I mean, from a completely neutral perspective, it was nice to see Palace winning a trophy. Newcastle winning a fucking trophy. Hate Newcastle. Spurs winning a European trophy. Just, it's nice that there's been a bit of a shift and other people are winning stuff. But also weird that we finished 10 points ahead of Spurs. And ahead of Man United as well. Like, just bizarre the way it's happened this year. The washing machine as well. Always check the washing machine. In your shoes. Swan neck over there as well. Yeah, the sad news what happened in Liverpool. It's gone quiet at the moment, apart from they're getting an extra day to question him. And it appears that he was ripped to the tits, which is not good. And not good that they have to come out straight away and actually tell people it was a white fella from Liverpool who did it. Otherwise, people would be burning bloody mosques down again, wouldn't they? Know what I mean? Yeah, same thing. Neighbours after all. As a Londoner, sorry for the loss. But to be fair, City have been down there and won stuff every couple of weeks, haven't they? So, unfortunately, it wasn't this year. It will be next year. George Michael, man. Got to have faith to there. Isn't the big FIFA games in USA this year? Not this year, it'll be next year, I think, isn't it? 2026, the World Cup. I don't know how they're going to manage it. If everybody who lands in the US gets deported, are the players going to be alright coming over? How can Mexico turn up with their entire squad and backroom staff? Send the buggers back? No. They're here to play football. Very strange. They were given the tournament before what happened, you know what I mean? Probably thought it was all going to be fantastic. Doesn't feel that way at the moment. You had your fair share of watching City win. Palace fans were unreal. So come home not as upset as losing to United. Obviously not, but yeah, I think there's definitely something about that. If you do have to lose, it's nice losing to someone who's appreciative of it and who doesn't start every season thinking we deserve to win things. Nobody deserves to win anything. You've got to work hard for it, and if you don't win anything. For years and years, United and Liverpool just said, the trophy's coming back home where it belongs. No, it doesn't belong there. The team who wins it, wins it. Thanks for all the ideas. You're going to spend the next 4 weeks just going around the house looking for the ring, my precious. There's talk that it won't happen due to what's going on with the US. Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, Mandy, the World Cup again already is because last time round it was postponed, wasn't it? And played later. Played later in the year, so it doesn't feel as long. The reason why it was the US, it's the US, Canada and Mexico they're playing it, aren't they? They're trying to grow the game in the States because it is getting bigger and bigger, but they had it in 1994 and I don't think enough people appreciated what it was. It's a much bigger game over there now, especially with having Messi and people like that there. It's a good way to grow the game in the last sort of corner of the globe where it isn't the number one sport. You were in London on the day at the theatre, of course. So loads of Palace fans, they would have been over at moan. Not sick as a parrot, over at moan. Not again, yes. Jackie Alers, yes. And the World Cup will feature heavily on this particular channel. Unless, I don't know, can we get Vic to do it instead? Get her to get all the viewing hours. Yeah. Get working on some Match Hatch World Cup watch-along animations. We haven't had that for ages, have we? See, and we forgot him as well. Oh, the jukebox push. Yeah, we've missed the Match Hatch. 2024 in Germany was Euros, it was, yeah? The Euros. The feckin' Euros. Kudos to Jess for giving up the vapes. She shouldn't have been on them in the first fucking place. Doesn't smoke. Knobhead. And there is genuinely a thing at the moment, Nicorette, to help you give up vapes. Is this the most stupid thing on the planet? We've invented vapes to help you give up smoking. By the way, we've now got this pill to help you give up vapes. Where does it go? Where does it go? Where does it go? Kirsty, you don't support any football teams. Are you better off without? It is all about the money. The money. The ring probably won't turn up if it's being looked for. As soon as you stop turning up, stop looking for it, it will do. Is it Saint... Who is it? One of the saints that helps you find things. Saint Bob, is it? Last one was 3 years ago. It wasn't. The World Cup was 2022. November, December 2022, because it had been postponed till later on. I know, because I was out of hospital, wasn't I, at that point? I'd just come out. I appreciate it in 94. Ray Houghton, Georgie Hadji, was it? Yeah. And Aldo. You fucking dickhead. It's getting very big in Canada due to all the immigrants. Well, wherever immigrants go from anywhere in the world, they tend to take football with them. We did when we went to South America. The whole of South America the railways were built by Brits and Irish, who all took football with them. Which is why there's Evertons, Liverpools and Arsenals all over. Newell's Old Boys. Just a proper, full-on, they love the English over there, don't they? They are football. St Anthony, that's it. St Anthony of Padua, they're the one. Won't help you at all because it's all bollocks, but you know what I mean. US football peaked with Landon Donovan, Tim Howard. Yes, it took a new level after Brian McBride and Joe Maxmore. How do you like it? How do you like it? Joe Maxmore. If the house is haunted rather, ask the ghost for help. I like that blue sky thinking. We can get on board with that one, Kirsty. Always shows up when you stop looking. That sort of fits into the other thing as well, doesn't it? With the it's always in the last place you look for it. Of course it is, because once you found it, you stop looking. Fucking course it is. I went silent in the match hatch because the last time we had the match hatch, I didn't have that mic. So the mic that's in there will not exist anymore. Apart from the fact that it's over there. So I'll have to redo that one. Remind me of that. Talking of jukebox, Radio X have made a radio station that only plays Oasis. What? As much as I like them, I don't think I could deal with that. Why are the vapes addictive? They're full of nicotine. The only thing they haven't got in them, which cigarettes do, I suppose, is the tar and things, isn't it? More of the chemicals. But I've seen people in our work who I want to get off smoking. I smoke 20 a day, it's too many. And you see them with the vape, and they are brilliant. And then they're just constantly, every couple of seconds, all day long, it's back out. It's like, do you realise how much nicotine is going into your system? It's about 3 or 4 times as much as when you were smoking. This is not helping you get off anything at all. Ridiculous. Kirsty, what is the nearest team to you? You should support them. North London, I think, isn't it? North London, it'll be, won't it? Be Spurs, I think. In preparation for the gigs, you'll have 10 quid on Liam's voice not making it past 2 weeks of gigs. I don't think it will either. Unless they completely redo the music. Which can be done, of course. Do it more as a lounge singer. Skibbly boop boo, hey, you gotta roll with it. Vapes are more addictive than crack cocaine flavoured Pringles. Once you pop, you cannot stop. Kirsty will be back again. She will. It peaked with Preki, or Predrag Radosavljevic, to give him his full title. Very, very US sounding name. Tottenham Hotspur. I would have thought it would have been Spurs anyway, yeah. On account of the fact that they're slightly further west, I think, than Arsenal, aren't they? I think. So they've been closer. They are the nearest one, aren't they? Thank you, Google. Spurs it is. There you go. You have Richarlison playing for you. Both, yeah, myself and Thomas would dearly love Richarlison to be back. Ricky Gervais's cat Pringle supports Spurs as well. Vapes create so much more of an addiction. They are ridiculous. And they're always done. They're for kids. They're deliberately targeted at kids. Watermelon, bubblegum. The fucking hell's going to smoke that? Kids. Use Velo pouches so you don't smoke as much as you used to. Do you think praying to a saint just concentrates your subconscious? Because then your brain knows where it came off. That might work. With vaping, you don't know what other chemicals are in there. No idea whatsoever. You can end up with popcorn lung. It's horrible to see him down at Spurs. He doesn't suit it. It doesn't suit him. He needs to come back home. Same as Luca Digne with Villa. Have you been using them long? Casper, has any issues with your gums or your teeth? Worth a try. Anything's worth a try to be able to finger your ring once more. Saw a young girl who had the job of testing vapes in a factory. She tests about 10,000 vapes a day in China. And obviously it wouldn't be anywhere else, would it? Man. Yeah, Richarlison understood as he did. And he also represented the club. What the fans want to see was embodied in what he was. That last game he played for us against Palace, he had injections in a bad knee, run himself into the ground, risked injuring himself with a really long-term injury just to make sure we stayed in the Premier League. That's a fan, not just a player, that's a fan, that man. Kirsty, you've cut down on the smoking, which is a good... It is, definitely. Your lungs are so important. Like little cotton wool buds. Think about them like that inside you. So as soon as you put anything in there that shouldn't be in there, you are going to ruin the bastards. Look after your lungs, man. So happy that you quit nicotine many years ago. As well you should be, Renee. As well you should be. The pouches just have nicotine on them so you avoid all the harmful stuff. Well, nicotine is still harmful itself, but not in a way that the other stuff is. Been using them for a few years, no gum or teeth problems. Not using anything to help you cut down other than willpower is the only way to do it. Otherwise, you're transferring one addiction for another one. Absolutely, just stop. My dad did. I'm sick of it, he said one night, and that was it. Sick of it. Might return, you never know, he might do. Could cost a few too many Spondulics, I think, though, to get Richarlison back. The Alan Carr method really helps one to quit. Is that the comedian Alan Carr or someone else? Never heard that one. Is nicotine harmful in and of itself? It's addictive. Anything that's addictive is not good for you because it makes you do things to get what you need to get. Not healthy. Your body shouldn't be relying on things. Know what I mean, bruv? Know what I mean? Nicotine's a great bug killer. Anything that kills bugs, you really shouldn't be going into your bloodstream, should it? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? It ain't healthy, man. Your granddad gave up smoking by smoking cigars. Made himself get sick of the taste. Ah, right. I'm so glad I never smoked. I used to hate it. In my nan and granddad's house, everybody smoked. And you'd walk in there and you couldn't even see the other side of the room. There was that much smoke. It used to knock me sick. And it used to knock my sister sick, who ended up smoking afterwards. Just with me, I couldn't deal with it. Straight out. Fresh air. Never ever tempted. But then I drank too much and my brain exploded, so who am I to tell anybody? Know what I mean, bro? What strength pouches are you using, Casper? Tried it. It didn't work for you. Traither Heitinger, probably going to be your manager. Not sure what to think of it. Think of it as a good thing because he'll be able to get away from that shower shit. And he'll go back to being a proper blue, which he was. Probably still is. But, you know, professionals for you, aren't they? 0.7 milligrams per pouch. Pubs back in the day, you get so smoky, your eyes would be stinging. I used to have a smoker's cough. Never smoked in my life. I used to wake up of a morning, hacking, a proper smoker's cough, because I worked behind the bar for years. I hated it. I used to look forward to John Twist coming in, because he smoked rollies, and I was never as bad with them. If he came in for the first hour or so on his own, I'd get used to smoke without it being all the chemical shit, and after that I'd be alright. But if someone came in that was just smoking normal tabs, knocked me fucking ill. Hair used to smell of it. Clothes. Morning, Jackie. Yeah, it doesn't work for everyone, does it? Unfortunately. Got to use whatever works for you. Yeah, Traither Heitinger he is. Although Traither Heitinger sounds a little bit like a, I don't know, a Norwegian shipping line, doesn't it? Same as Andros Townsend sounds like a Greek shipping company. Proper blue at Ajax. Yeah, well, he is. He's a proper blue. Loved it. Loved it at Everton. He was mad for it. Our kid. God, he used to smoke too much in his car while refusing to roll down the windows. Your mum and her siblings still talk about how awful it was. I think it's a horrible thing to do that. I still see people doing it now. Kid seats in the back, like proper young baby kids, and they're smoking in the front. Do you not understand what it's doing to them kids? It's absolutely horrible, yeah. Davy Klaassen, ole, ole, ole. Another proper Ajax blue. Yeah. All we need now is Donny van der Beek. Or Woody Harrelson, to give it his full name. You are looking at the jukebox thinking, who are Mangu? That sounds disgusting, that, to be honest with you. That's worth a Frankie. I only say that because there used to be a horse called Yuhumagu. And the joke in the pub that we used to drink in was, when's Yuhu Mangu coming out? Because Mangu, of course, is, yeah, issue. Is that the thing to call it? Issue. Yuhu Mangu. Who are Mangu? The Human League. The Human League way. To Rotten or Rene, both your parents used to smoke in the car. It wasn't pleasant. It's horrible, isn't it? If you're struggling to breathe and they still won't stop. I'll get used to it. That's the 70s for you. Oh, you'll be smoking yourself soon. No, I won't. Can you open a window? True that. I feel sorry for Davy Klaassen. Obviously a very talented footballer, but he wasn't built for the Premier League. And he certainly wasn't built for Everton in the Premier League, you know, man. Cray. That was in the 90s. Oh, the 70s was even worse, mate. Everyone was like that. The 90s, I feel old now. I was fully fledged in the 90s. You were talking about that song earlier, weren't you? The Lebanon by Mangu. Nice guy, Clancy. Used to sponsor Everton in the community things. It's always nice when you get someone like that. Even if they don't really get much of a run out in the first team. If they're good around the club. It's fantastic. Same as Stephen Naismith. Used to do loads of stuff for the homeless in Whitechapel. In Liverpool. Everybody who had any kinds of dealing with him absolutely loved him. Really straight down to earth fella. Klaassen always come across like that as well. Davy Klaassen, ole. Klaassen, by the way, not Klaassen. Klaassen. Just saying that now. Right? Yapstam, not Yapstam. There's 12 years between us, yeah. I was 17 in 1990 when I passed my driving test. 24th of September 1990. Which we'll hear about very soon. Benkenstein has gone. Former player Steve Croft has stepped in. T20 Blast starts tomorrow. 3 games in 4 days or something. Jimmy, the Burnley Wall Anderson, is in the squad. Oh, Jimmy. Beer, we have a beer. A Beroni, come on. Hang on. Wait for that to go off the screen first, Ashcroft, you dick. Beroni, baby, Beroni. A Beroni, there you go, a nice cold beer. Yeah, nice. Seems nice, not smoked, just riding on his bike. There is a non-ripper Whitechapel. There is in Liverpool. It's a street that goes into Liverpool 1 now. Never used to. Used to be Paradise Street. Whoops. Ah, no worries, you didn't know. 24th of September 1990 was the day after your dad's 30th birthday. I was 17. Anybody can spin. They can indeed, Tomash. Was his birthday, right? I passed my driving test on the 24th September 1990. Marvellous. Has the comma negated your spin up? It has to be just on its own. Exclamation spin on its own. Takes a while to come through, and it has been coming through for everyone, bizarrely. Should do though. Just on its own, yeah. Hopefully it'll come through now. Feckers. Spin, you bollocks. Spin. Right. Spin, spin, feck it, arse. Right, I don't know what this does now, but there's something. I've tried to change a couple of settings to see if it works. Hopefully. Change hat. So we have Irish red beer. There we go. Tomash types so fast, you can't keep track. Skipped one of your spin commands earlier tonight, it has been. I used the velo pouches and the ones with chopped tobacco. It's actually illegal here, but in Sweden they use it a lot, right? I think more people use chewing tobacco than cigarettes in Sweden. Why are you now thinking of ice cream? Because you're always thinking of ice cream, Kirsty. Always. Velo is different to snoosh. Famous, because I'm worth it. You have to get ice cream. See you later. Enjoy. Get us some minty chocky chip. Chewing tobacco sounds so gross. Well, obviously I'm not a baseball player, so I don't like it. Just noticed that I have changed the hat. Is that a good sign? You've only just noticed it. Keep him busy. Never mind, keep him busy. Call it snooze there also. Also means sniff. Sorry for the caps. He did. And nobody noticed the fact that it's a completely different hat, not just a baseball cap, a different type of hat. What type of ice cream are we thinking of? Go on, what are we on? What are we having? Oh man. See, you mentioned snooze. And now I'm sneezing. You noticed the smirk before you noticed the hat. Because the smirk is planted all over my face. It is gross. Tastes not for you. Midnight mint. Midnight mint. What? That sounds filthy. Is that filth? Wondering what it tickled me. I was wondering whether I'd got away with it or not. Was there enough of the screen covered that I could get away with it? I'm now looking at, I've got 6 billion hats and I can't find any of the buggers. You noticed when you laughed? Are you HAPPY? Only when you laugh. I had 2 hats within distance. That one and this one. How well. It was worth a go, wasn't it? Be right back. No worries, Esther. Happy slashing. Midnight mint sounds pretty delicious. It also sounds very Marks and Spencerish, I think. This is not just mint. This is midnight mint. Mint choc ice on a stick. Dark chocolate. Only one levelled up today. Doof, and that wasn't even on this particular bloody thing, was it? That was earlier. That was during a Dennis Bird cam. A testy Dennis Bird cam. Hopefully tomorrow there will be another one with that stuck to the window pointing at the bird feeder out the front. And Jean-Gers crossed, it'll be good. Accidentally chew the velo, it actually gives you the wiki ups. Pistachio and mint. Oh man. The Dennis Birdcam was okay in as much as... Where is he? I used the Magic Arm. I had one of them sticking out of the window. And it never worked as well as I wanted it to. Whereas the sticky onto the window should work better. I'd be able to point it properly. And I was also working when that was out. So tomorrow I'll be able to just get away from my desk, walk outside, move it round. I can do all that. You have a weakness for walkers, mint, thins in dark chocolate. Oh man, that sounds good. Yeah, do we get birds out front? I've put a hanging little seed feedery thing out front. There's loads of them out there, but they haven't had a look today, so hopefully tomorrow might see some out there. It's hanging from a hanging basket hook, which is not getting used, so it may as well use for something. Not wonky, because I couldn't really control anything. I was sat at my desk, headphones on, waiting for calls to come through, so I couldn't do anything with it. Whereas tomorrow I'll just be doing casework, so I can get up and wander out, fix it, come back in, chat, go back out, fix things. Ice cream, van type ice cream. Yeah, soft scoop, soft whip, Mr. Whippy, who's normally driving a Mercedes. Man them drive a German Whippy. Close-ups tomorrow. Filthy close-up. Proper close-up of tits tomorrow. Gingers crossed. Your whole back cracked. Is that a wax? Banana, chocolate, caramel, swirl, ice cream you had earlier. Not salted caramel, hopefully. Normal caramel. See if it goes down. Seed level. How lovely. Is that after 8? Any time of the day, any time you want. Save money at the chiropractors, there you go. They would have charged you a fortune for that. It was like a bag of marbles. Ah, jeez, like a feckin' bag of feckin' marbles. I could do with that, I think. I also need food. Just take my phone with me and alter it in real time. Not when I'm working. I can go out and change it. It's only here. Look. See it? It'll only be there at the window. But I've still got to work tomorrow, Mandy. But what I can do is I can put it outside the window and just leave it. I don't have to worry about people stealing things. I am on Merseyside after all. And then I can have, see, that phone has already got is your phone holder with the quick release in it, so it can pling in tomorrow and go. Ready to go. I will have that filming, streaming, and I will talk in the chat on this one. I will even, tomorrow, I will make sure that I'm using a lavalier mic so that the mic is closer to the bird feeder. And hopefully it'll sound a bit better. It'll have a wind muff on it, a dead cat on it. So it'll stop sounding really, really windy, even though it was really windy today. Very, very windy. It'll be better tomorrow, trust me. Today was a learning curve. Trust me, man, trust me. I was cutting grass with a strimmer for an hour today. Not used to it anymore. Used to do it 8 hours a day, 7 days a week at one point. Feck dash. Sure, it's a fierce great cracking you got in your back there. So it is. Yeah, I could do with cracking. I could do with lots of me back and me legs cracking. Legs especially, they've been so sore. Just say I'm Dutch and entitled to a bank holiday. It's tomorrow. I could do that. I could do that. I get sacked, but I could try it. It was awfully good. I said I was going to go out and change it, come back, go back out. If need be, I'm going to set it up so it looks sound. If it needs to be changed, I can go back out, outside the window, and mess around with it. It's only going to be there, but I don't really want to be hanging out the window trying to do it. I want to get as good a picture as possible for you. So if need be, I can go out and do it. I can move things around. Do you have a whippersnapper harness? Better for your back? Oh, is that why your back's knackered? Because you've been, of course, cutting us. Been cutting a boot, as they say in Scotland. I've been cutting a boot all day, by the way. A whippersnapper harness. Does sound fancy. It also does sound like something you get from Ann Summers. Can I have a whippersnapper harness? Can you put it in a brown envelope, please? Fneer, fneer. I'll chuck you over the falls. That'll crack your legs, amongst other things, including the skull, neck, back, every vertebrae, every bone in my body. 70 feet up is 70 feet up. Heavy that, man. What's that, 30 metres? 30 plus metres. Doesn't look it, does it? Doesn't look high, but fucking is high, that, like. Gotta make a itinerary for next time as well. Bed Gellet is definitely one of them. Oh, I've just thought of the other one and now it's gone again completely. No bed. I'm going to have to look at this, aren't I? Llanberis. Llanberis, that was one I was thinking of. See, I knew it would come to me. Isn't that where the Snowdon Railway starts? Llanberis. I think. Definitely going to do the Snowdon train at some point. Have to do that. 70 feet is a little over 21 metres. Either way, it's fucking high, man. There's nothing at Bed Gellet. It looks nice, though. Just looks nice. There was, I had to watch the video tonight, which was stunning. And it was Carnarvon Castle. There's a pub in Liverpool called the Carnarvon Castle. That looked amazing. There's pubs all around it. A place to stop and have a beer or a non-alcoholic drink, obviously. Just sat there with the castle there, right in front of you, and looking out over to the or the sea, the ocean. What is there? Carnarvon, to be the Irish Sea, isn't it? It's not a river. It's the Irish Sea. So amazing. Looked gorgeous. Looked stunning. I need to go there. Carnarvon. Bed Gellet, the dog's grave. Yeah, exactly. The dog. With the train. Definitely, I need to go and do that. Definitely need to go and do that this year. I've never been on top of the highest anything anywhere, so I want to go on top of Irwithva. Absolutely stunning, Casper. Vipping means like dogging. There you go. So don't go whipping Piccadilly. Swallow Falls in Betis. That looks stunning as well. Battersea Coedd, is it? Battersea Coedd. Battersea Coedd. Penman Mawr. All the lads who did the railways on the northwest shunters, all the lads from Garston, Scousers, they couldn't say a Welsh town or place name without saying Battersea Coedd dead loud, or Penman Mawr. Fucking why are you talking like that? Crazy fuckers. The rain is sideways now. Jesus, man, just what you need. I could narrate the dog's story, I could. Not a dry eye in the pause. And then one morning, we woke up, and yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? You're in your 60s and found the commercial duty whippersnippers are getting heavy. Need a harness now. Conwy looks lovely. Definitely looks lovely. That's good. Have to go there as well. To the west. Windsor story is better. Need to get more of these. You mentioned Conwy, but from Diganwy. Apparently that's the place to be, isn't it? This is the Carl Pilkington. You're better off in the hole looking at the palace than in the palace looking at the hole kind of thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's also on the itinerary. And oh, I've moved it. I'll put it over there. The other camera. I'm gonna have to set that up so it's completely automatic. Just point, click, shoot. I've got it set up to do all kinds of weird shit for streaming. Don't need any of that. Just need you to be able to pick it up, play, record, off you go. Loads more of that. Must check out those things, yep. Have to invest in a new strimmer soon because you burnt out your own one recently through overuse. There you go. Overuse. Just think what you've done to that strimmer, you're doing to yourself, Donald. Take a few days off. Tell them they said it was alright. Chambers no Ross-on-Sea cricket. That looked a nice place as well. That did look lovely. To have them in Lidl. Conwy's good on Pirate Day. When is Pirate Day in Conwy? The battery ones are actually getting pretty good. There you go. Whippersnipper sounds like a notorious rabbi. Too eager with the scissors. It does, doesn't it? Do you know what? I'm giving you a very poor for this, but it wasn't very poor indeed. It was boss.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Whippersnipper. Go on, you're having that one, Casper. But your dad had a Lidl battery hedge trimmer. It's lovely. Sorry, a Lidl battery hedge trimmer. Fastest foreskin in the West. Ernie. He wouldn't stand up to much abuse. They're okay for light use, alright. Ali, have you returned your crevet shoes to Lidl? Ross-on-Sea is Collingham. Right, that's exactly where he is. Right, that's grand. Uh, 10 years this year since your first cricket at Ross. Saw a lang stand of 501. Ashwell Prince and Alvaro Peterson. They signed your scorecard. Ashwell Prince, you are going back now, aren't you? You use that to check your weather forecast because you can see over where you are from there. Naturellement. You got a new Cobalt last year when Lowe's moved out of Canada. 80% off. 80% off anything is fantastic. We can do with that. We can deal with that. We can do that. We can sort that out. The proper hat's going back home. Not arse, mate. You got a refund. Thomas has got a Crivet cool bag. Have you tried natural yogurt on there? Might get a steel strimmer. They're expensive but probably worth the investment. Because you're worth it. Steel. Oh man. Sneezies. Do you know the brand Husqvarna? Yep, they do a lot of gardening equipment. It's also the name of the city in Sweden you're going to next month. I think they're also... Have they got a football team there as well? Is that where I know them from? Definitely worth it. That's good. You bought nice trainees from Mex at Aldi. You look class, Tom. Tom, the big blue one. Tom may be a blue one, but he's not big. Come on. Mex, you haven't heard of those in years. What are they? You like Adidas 9 stripe? Sorry, Adidas 9 stripe, lads. What are you doing? You need this 9 stripe. Right next to the largest city of Jönköping. Burned out 6 trimmers in 5 years, and they were average price ones. You'd either got to just buy the cheap ones and burn them out and throw them away, or pay the extra. All my chainsaws are Husqvarna. That sounds like an exceptional indie band. I'm going to make a note of that. That's a great indie band name. All my chainsaws are Husqvarna. Hence they were only 30 but look fancy. Oh, bollocks. This is an Enel house. Husqvarna are good too, yeah. Get a scythe. Oh, what's a scythe? Old school proper scythe. And then charge people to watch you scything. A gal can never have enough chainsaws for happiness. That sounds like a Canadian gal can never have enough chainsaws for happiness. You seem very outdoorsy types up there, I must admit. You have one. There you go. We want to see scythe action on the channel. That I was called your mum Renee, actually. Husqvarna, you know, from sewing machines. They make all kinds of mad stuff. Everything. Everything and nothing. Everything. Lovely stuff. Alright, well, it's getting to that time of night, isn't it? 'Cause I'm starving. And my back's starting to hurt now as well. Know what I mean? Know what I mean, bruv? Know what I'm talking about, bruv? Oh, see, yeah. Dancing shoes. I'm going to have a mess around with the stuff that we can put on the screen that you lot can trigger with your little words and stuff. So, watch out for those over the next couple of weeks. Anything to cover my face. Your revenge spins. Will cost you money. Or points, rather, but, you know, it's worth it to get rid of my face. Anyway, dancing shoes on, come on. And that's that. Hoo-yah!